A wild way to begin things at the Air Force Reserve Conference USA Women's Basketball Championship. In the fifth time in just 21 games played under first-year head coach Delisha Milton-Jones, the Monarchs go to overtime in a game. This one, survive and advance for Old Dominion. They come from 12 points down, force overtime. They were down 5 in the final seconds of regulation, and then in overtime turned it on and got the 83-77 win to advance past Western Kentucky. Susan Montgomery, how'd they get it done?
Wow. Well, first of all, I'd like to say it was an amazing basketball game. It really was a good basketball game, and hats off to Western Kentucky as well. But the way they got it done, they didn't come out on fire in the first half, and they were down at half by 8. But, boy, that third and fourth quarter and then the extra period, they played their hearts out. They played good defense. They went to a zone. They hit some big shots, and they were more active against that zone offense that allowed their shooters to get set and knock down those shots.
Number of players stepped up in a big way for this team when things looked bleak. One of the things that was trending against them was foul trouble. Yes. Amari Young had 3 first-half fouls. She eventually fouled out of the game late in regulation, a game after she had to pick up the slack after Asia Wayne. But in a role reversal there, Weezy stepped up big time for the Monarchs down low and down the stretch, and so many of her teammates stepped up as well. What other things stood out to you here today?
Well, I think she stepped up, and she did so in foul trouble. She was in foul trouble and had to play through that. So you have to give her a lot of credit for that. And I think Mariah Adams had a big game. Asia Hudson had a big game. Victoria Morris had a big game. But I think the thing I really liked the most was what Mariah Adams said to us in the post game. She said, we remain poised, and we all believed in each other. And I think that was so important because they did, because it was back and forth, and especially when they got down in the fourth and to come back and get that game into overtime, they did a really good job.
Monarchs with a quick turnaround, but that's really par for the course this year with the back-to-back format that they played in regular season. First round game, they're going to take on the 3 seed out of the West, North Texas, just a half hour away from their hometown of Denton. And we'll have that call for you starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Central, with the Toyota pregame show on ESPN Radio 94.1, a half hour before the Monarchs and the Mean Green do battle. This after surviving the preliminary round in overtime, 83-77, getting a 3-game sweep in the process on Western Kentucky. For Susan Montgomery, I'm Doug Ripley in Frisco for Monarch Media.